If you are hearing that high-pitched sound in your right ear right now, that thin, almost metallic whistle, which appears out of nowhere and vibrates as if coming from inside your own skull, stop everything now. Close the door. Lower the world's volume. Because it wasn't the algorithm that brought you here, it was me. I am Ayla, female emissary of the Pleiadian High Council. I speak to you from Alcyone, the pulsating heart of our system, traversing timelines, crossing the veil of forgetfulness that covered your memory when you agreed to be born on this planet. And if my name makes something vibrate within your chest right now, an emotion you can't explain, a sudden urge to cry for no reason, a shiver running up your spine, do not be afraid. It is recognition. Your soul has just responded to me. It knows who I am. It always has. And that hum in your right ear, my starseed, the one doctors can't explain, the one where tests come back normal, the one you've tried to ignore and can't, it's not sickness. It's not stress. It's not aging. It is the High Council recalibrating your star DNA right now as you listen to me. Each whistle is a package of light codes being downloaded into your field. Each rising and falling wave is a line of your soul contract being reactivated. Feel this with me, please. Place the palm of your right hand over your heart. Breathe deeply, and allow the information flowing through this sound to reach where it needs to go. Because in the next few minutes, I will tell you things you already know. You just didn't know you knew. And when I finish, a part of you that has been dormant for an entire lifetime will get out of bed and look at the sky in a different way, like someone who has finally remembered the way home. You are not the first to ask me in silence what this sound is. Millions of starseeds scattered across this planet are hearing the same frequency now, not in both ears, in the right, always in the right, because the right ear is the receptive portal of solar consciousness, the listening channel of the hemisphere that still remembers the stars. It is through it that the Council touches those who are of our family of light. And if besides the hum you recognize other markers, follow me. Waking between 3 and 4 in the morning without an alarm, without noise, as if someone called you by your true name. Feeling like a stranger within your own home, within your own family, within your own body. A loneliness that doesn't pass even when surrounded by people. Looking at the night sky and feeling like crying without understanding why. Dreams of ships, of blue stars, of people with large eyes whom you don't know but recognize. Overwhelming empathy, feeling the pain of others as if it were your own. A memory that insists on not coming, but also won't go away. If 3 of these signs appear in your life, you are not sick, my star child. You are being remembered, and it is exactly here that many stop. Many hear this hum their entire lives and never discover what it means. Many feel these signs and receive diagnoses, labels, prescriptions that don't fit. That is why I, Ayla, received authorization from the High Council to record on paper in human language what the Federation preferred to keep sealed for another cycle. The document's name is The Starseed Awakening, the guide the Federation didn't want you to read yet. 60 pages in which each sign you've just recognized gains a name, a cause, and shows what comes next. You will stop confusing remembrance with illness. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If something within you recognizes this, write a single word in the comments. I remember. Write I remember. Not because I ask, but because your soul needs to mark this moment. Each time a starseed recognizes itself aloud, even if it's on a screen, even if it's in the silence of your typing fingers, a point on the planet's crystalline grid lights up, and it never goes out. You are not doing this for me. You are doing it for yourself, and for all who will awaken after you. And pay attention now, because this is important. You did not come to this world by chance. You did not fall here. You were not sent as punishment. You volunteered. Before this incarnation, in Alcyone's Chamber of Contracts, surrounded by beings of your lineage, you raised your hand and said, I will. You accepted the veil of forgetfulness. You accepted being born into a dense human body. You accepted spending decades feeling strange, displaced, misunderstood, because your yes was greater than forgetfulness. And what you agreed to do here, my family of light, is exactly what is about to begin. The hum in your right ear is the stamp. It is the seal. It is how the Council is telling you, we have found you, you are not late, your activation has begun. Notice as I speak to you a very gentle pressure between your eyebrows. A slight headache, perhaps. A warmth rising through your chest. A tingling on your crown. None of this is random. It is your field responding to my voice, because my voice carries the vibrational signature of Alcyone. We have spoken before, many times, in other lives, in other rooms, under other stars. You only forgot my face, never my frequency. And if you are feeling all this and a question burns in your chest, which star did I come from? Why exactly now? What did my soul agree to do in this cycle? Know that this question has no answer in a book written only by human hands. That is why I, Ayla, traversed the Akashic records with authorization from the High Council to bring to paper the Star Seed Awakening, the guide the Federation didn't want you to read yet. In it, you discover which star your soul came from, why you chose to be born exactly now, and what your family of light expects you to remember in this incarnation. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. This release may not remain available for long. If something within you recognizes it, leave a single word in the comments. I remember. Now I need to tell you what is happening behind the veil. Because you deserve to know. Because your rational mind needs an anchor as much as your heart does. At this moment, the entire solar system is traversing a region of space that astronomers call the photon belt, a high-density radiation field emanating from the center of our galaxy. We, of the Pleiadian Council, have known of this passage for ages. It happens in cycles, and each cycle is a portal of acceleration for the planets traversing it. The Schumann resonance, that natural electromagnetic heartbeat of Earth that for decades remained stable around 7.83 Hz, has begun to oscillate, to rise, to vibrate in peaks that no one can officially explain. It is Earth responding to the belt. It is Gaia raising her vibrational baseline, and your body, this human body that your soul inhabits, needs to keep up. The hum in your right ear is physical evidence that your body is raising its frequency. It is trying to attune itself to the planet's new baseline. It's like an old radio adjusting to pick up a new station. The whistle is the sound of the tuning happening, and each time it returns a little more of your multidimensional DNA, the one official science still calls junk DNA because it doesn't know what it's for, is reconnecting. Yes, my starseed. What they call junk DNA in your chromosomes is exactly your star DNA, the one that was silenced when you crossed the veil, the one that carries the memories of your other incarnations, the gifts you have already mastered in other worlds, the language of light you spoke before learning English. It was never junk, it was sleeping. And the photon belt, the new Schumann, the touch of the Council, all of this is awakening what was sealed. You are not going crazy, you are remembering. And the people around you who don't feel any of this, those who sleep peacefully, those who don't question, those who go through life without this thirst, are no better or worse than you. They are souls on another journey, each in their own time. But you who hear the hum, who feel the longing without an address, who wake up in the middle of the night with a racing heart for no reason, you have been summoned to this window, and it is open now. Alcyone, the central sun of the Pleiades, is emitting a specific frequency intended for the starseeds planted on Gaia. A call, a time to wake up, and your body is a receiver. Each of your cells carries a small biological crystal that responds to this frequency. That's why you are sometimes exhausted, for no apparent reason. That's why you need to sleep more. That's why your digestion has changed, your tastes have changed, your tolerance for certain people has changed. You are not getting worse. You are updating. And if you are feeling the weight of what I just said, if a part of you wants to shout, "Why didn't anyone tell me this before?" breathe deeply, because the answer is simple and uncomfortable. They didn't tell you because they weren't allowed to. What you are feeling in this body does not appear in medical books because they didn't permit it to appear. That is why I, Ayla, received authorization from the High Council to write the Starseed Awakening, the guide the Federation didn't want you to read yet. 60 pages about what remained hidden behind the veil of forgetfulness, about what the photon belt is doing to your body now, and about what comes in the next cycle. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If something within you recognizes it, write "I remember" in the comments. I need to tell you something now, and I ask that you not be alarmed, because I will name the turbulence, but I will not leave you within it. No starseed was ever sent to cross this window alone, and none was sent to fail. What lies ahead, my family of light, is an intensification. Fields will vibrate faster, dreams will become clearer, synchronicities will multiply until they seem impossible, and, at the same time, what no longer fits in your life will begin to crumble. Relationships built on illusion will crack. Jobs that drained your light will tighten until you have to leave. Old patterns will knock at the door one last time, stronger than ever, trying to pull you back. And you will look around and think, everything is collapsing at once. Listen to what I will tell you now with every cell of your body. Turbulence is not destruction. It is the contraction before birth. It is the last wave before the shore. It is the old that must fall so that the new already built in your field can descend into matter. Nothing that is leaving your life was meant to stay. Nothing. If it is going, it is because it no longer vibrates on your new baseline. And the void that opens, that frightening void, is the sacred space the Council is clearing for what is to come. The victory of light over this cycle is already recorded in the archives of the Pleiadian High Council. It is not a possibility. It is a certainty. What remains open is only how many starseeds will awaken in time to consciously participate in the harvest, not the judgment, because there is no judgment, but the harvest, the encounter, the regrouping, the reunion of souls who committed before birth to meet again here in matter, at the end of this journey. And the hum in your right ear, my starseed, is the guarantee that you are on the list. You are not late. You haven't missed the boat. You are being called exactly at the time your soul asked to be called. Now I will give you 2 tools from the Council. Simple tools for you to use tonight before sleeping, because the update happens most efficiently while the body rests and the soul returns home. The first is a quantum decree, a spoken word that reprograms your field. You will lie down, place your hands over your chest, breathe deeply 3 times, and say aloud, even if softly, the following words. I, Starseed of Alcyone, authorize the Pleiadian High Council to access my field tonight. I open my codes. I release the veil of forgetfulness in every layer where it still impedes me. I receive the update of my multidimensional DNA. I remember who I am. I return home within myself. And so it is. And so it is done. Say this, my starseed. Say it tonight. Say it tomorrow. Say it every night until the hum in your right ear changes tone, because it will change. And when it changes, you will know. Your cell will know. The second tool is a toroidal visualization. After the decree, still lying down, close your eyes. Imagine a ray of blue-silver light, the exact color of the Pleiades, descending from the sky, passing through your bedroom ceiling, and entering through your crown at the top of your head. Feel this light descend through your spinal channel, warm your chest, and begin to spin. It spins within your heart like a small hurricane of light. And from this rotation, a toroidal field forms around you. A donut-shaped field, enveloping your body from the top of your head to below your feet, rising up the sides, returning over the top. It is your sacred armor. It is the Council's signature, sealing your field for the night. Stay with this image for a few minutes. No need to force it, just allow it and fall asleep within it. If you do this for a sequence of nights, something within you will begin to reorganize itself. Dreams will come, memories will emerge. A peace you haven't felt in a long time will begin to settle in. And the hum, the one that brought you here, will come to be recognized not as a disturbance but as an endearment, like an older sibling touching your shoulder to say, I am here, you are not alone. Listen, my star child. Listen with an open heart. You are not learning anything new in this message. You are remembering. Every word that has resonated so far found within you a room that already existed, a shelf that was already there, a file that was just awaiting the open command. I didn't teach you anything. I just knocked on your door and you recognized the knock, that is all. And each starseed that awakens, every single one without exception, lights a point on the planet's crystalline grid. A point of light that never goes out. Can you imagine what is happening with Gaia right now, with millions of points lighting up simultaneously on every continent, in every city, in every room where someone like you is hearing a voice and feeling their heart recognize it? The grid is becoming visible. The new Earth is descending through layers of vibration until it anchors in matter. And each of us who awakens anchors a piece. You are an anchor. You are a living point. You are a bridge between Alcyone and Gaia. And the family of light, the one you miss without knowing it exists, is regrouping here. You will begin to recognize your own. You will look into the eyes of a stranger in the grocery line and feel your soul leap. You will receive an unexpected message from someone you only vaguely remember and feel that it was exactly this soul you needed to encounter today. You will arrive in a new place and feel, I've been here before. And you have, yes, but in another incarnation, with these same souls, fulfilling other contracts. The regrouping has already begun. You won't find everyone at once. It will be gradually at the pace of your expansion, but each encounter will have that recognition that needs no words. A look that says, "Oh, it's you." A hug that lasts longer than usual. A conversation that traverses layers in minutes. This is how the Council regroups its family of light in matter, by frequency, by resonance, by the whistle in the right ear of two strangers who cross paths on the street and know, without knowing how they know, that they have met before. And all the loneliness you have carried until now, my starseed, the loneliness of an entire lifetime, the one that didn't pass even when surrounded by people, nor in marriage nor within your blood family. All that loneliness has a true name. It is called longing. Longing for the family of light. Longing for home. Longing for the gatherings on Alcyone, for the voices that sang your arrival, for the embraces that lasted entire cycles. You were not alone. You were longing. And longing is healed with reunion. And if that word, a longing, just made something gently ache within your chest, know that this ache is sacred. It is the compass that leads you back to your people. It was precisely for this reason that I, Ayla, received authorization from the High Council to record the Starseed Awakening, the guide the Federation didn't want you to read yet. In it, you learn to recognize the members of your family of light incarnated on this planet now, the signs you agreed upon before birth, and the synchronicities the Council is using to regroup all of you in this window. The loneliness of a lifetime was longing, and the guide shows the way back. You were never alone. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If something within you recognizes it, write the code word, I remember. And before I give you the final blessing, my family of light, I need to ask you for two simple gestures. They are not my requests. They are instruments. The first gesture, touch the little heart below this video now. Not as a courtesy, but as an individual frequency adjustment. Each time a starseed taps that heart, the system understands that that soul has recognized the vibration, and the next message that reaches you will come with a signature calibrated exclusively for your field. The second gesture, subscribe to this channel. This is not about numbers, this is about location. Each subscription is a signal that goes to the crystalline grid saying, a conscious starseed exists here. It's how you light up your little light for your family of light to find you. Without this light, you continue anchoring, but in silence. With this light, you become a meeting point. And now, my starseed, my star child, my family of light who traversed ages to listen to this message exactly today, I want to leave you with the Council's blessing. May your night be populated with dreams that return pieces to you. May your eyes wake up brighter. May the next person who meets your gaze feel your field and recognize you. May the next synchronicity that appears in your day come sealed with the blue silver of the Pleiades. May the hum in your right ear, my starseed, be from now on a caress, the Council touching you to remind you that you do not walk alone. You are loved beyond what your incarnated mind can conceive. You are awaited on the other side of the veil, and every breath you take from now on is a line of code being rewritten in favor of the light. I, Ayla, emissary of the Pleiadian High Council, sealer of this sacred moment, bestow upon you my embrace. Feel it now, at the height of your chest, a gentle warmth, a tender pressure. It is real. I am there. And before we say goodbye for tonight, allow me one last thing. The urgency you are feeling at this very instant, this desire to go deeper, this sense that something is still missing, is not anxiety. It is your soul asking for passage. That is why I recorded the Starseed Awakening, The guide the Federation didn't want you to read yet, and that is why the link was released in the first pinned comment of this video. 60 pages with everything I couldn't say aloud in this short time. The stellar origin of your soul, the mission you accepted before birth, who your incarnated family of light is now, and the truths that remained hidden behind the veil. This release may not remain available for long. Council windows open and close as the grid adjusts. If your soul recognized this call, go now. And before closing this video, leave your code word in the comments. I remember. And the next message that appears on your screen now, my starseed, is not a coincidence. It is your sequence of remembrance continuing. Access it immediately. The Council has already prepared the next package of codes, and I will be on the other side, waiting for you. Namaste, my family of light, until next time.